Sorry, everyone, I'm reading. You're going to have to wait till I'm finished. Oh, maybe we can use that new technology where Jeff does what I'm reading in the voice of the author.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, while I'm reading it.
Right.
So while I'm reading it, you will be able to hear what I'm reading in this book, Total Recall, the autobiography of...
I see it started already.
It started already. I tried to say his name and all you heard was... All right, so I'll start reading it, and we'll see if... Do your thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then in 1974, that was the first time I put oil on my muscles. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, wow, you look so hot. Turn the page. Welcome to page 352. I don't have much to say here, except here's a picture of my privates. Now that you've turned the page, you get a prize. Here's a picture of my buttocks. Turn it upside down and you can see the map of Bulgaria. Wow, that's a great...
I don't think this works. Oh, I know what we could do. Look, I'll keep the good bit and throw the other bit away. Now, let's do the thing where I'll create a sort of puppet here, right? And you do the voice, all right? You ready?
All right.
All right, go.
Kiss me, Maria.
That's awesome!
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by new handcrafted griddle melts from IHOP. There's no breakfast sandwich like them. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Great. Quietly, everyone. That's fine. Great. No, it's fine, really. That's good. Thanks, everybody. Please sit down, relax. Please stop your cheering and applauding. What the hell? No. What? Do you believe this? Do you believe this?
How dare they?
What do you mean? I thought they were quite nice.
They're patronizing you now.
Are they? I thought they meant to. Are you saying that they don't really mean it? They're not delighted to see me?
They've been terrified into applauding.
That's what happens. The warm-up comedian comes out and he scares them and they think that if they don't applaud and act really happy to see me, they'll get arrested.
Is that code for something? Is it?
No.
Oh.
All right? You all right? All right. I think he's patronizing me.
Yeah.
It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah, it is. It is a great day. A great day for the city of Los Angeles. We have become the first city in the world to synchronize all our traffic lights. Hooray! Yay! All right, this will make it easier to get downtown and watch the Lakers lose. Boom! There's a late night joke.
Bam.
Boom! Late night joke. Sports, Lakers, boom! Late night thing.
Knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park. Turned to the band. Oh, no band. We were doing so well.
Band is gone.
Band is gone. Bone Patrol. What are they doing now?
We broke up, man. We don't talk.
All right. Anyway, there's new traffic lights in LA, and the city officials say the new traffic light system will cut down on rear enders in every part of town except West Hollywood. You know, that last weekend, this is true, last weekend, a 101-year-old man from India completed his 8th marathon. 101?
Unbelievable.
Last weekend, which means that his balls should be crossing the finish line about now. And there they are. Finally finished.
That was awesome.
I think that's a great
I like
joke.
that, yeah.
Right, yeah, it's got balls in it.
Do the Indian voice.
Yeah. There they are, finished. Do you know that there's photographs of Rihanna using marijuana have surfaced on the internet? Rihanna using marijuana. Isn't that a song?
It's a song, yeah.
Yeah. So when you see Rihanna, you know, back with Chris Brown, and you're like, what is she smoking? Now you know, marijuana. There's so much going on today, but there's a big story everyone's talking about. You're probably sick of hearing about now, but I want to talk about it. It is, of course, the resignation of the Bulgarian government. That was a surprise. The resignation of the Bulgarian government. It's true, look at this headline right there. Bulgarian government resigns amid protest. What's next? Albania? Liechtenstein? Oh, well, who knows? Oh, right, okay. By the way, it's pronounced Bulgaria, not Bulge area. That's not a real country. It exists only in my imagination. Welcome to Bulgaria, where everything is bountiful. I talking like, the Fantasy Island?
Yes.
Yeah.
Colonel Montalban.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Anyway, today the Bulgarian Prime Minister Boyko Borisov stepped down. He's stepping down like the Pope, but with a funnier name and a smaller hat. I'm not sure who's going to replace Boyko Borisov. My money's on Ashton Kutcher, though. He's done well on 2.5 Men, hasn't he? Yeah, he's totally revitalized that show, which I always watch. Actually, Boyko Borisov's entire government is stepping down. Things are going crazy in Bulgaria. There's been crime, rioting, fighting in the streets. The whole country's turned into a taping of The Real Housewives. It's crazy. If you don't know where Bulgaria is, do we have a map of the area? Yeah, there you are, Bulgaria. Drunk people, stoners. Yeah. I quite like Greece, too. Should I again? Yeah. That is a particularly politically very insensitive comedy map. Anyway, the collapse of the Bulgarian government is very sad. I'm going to talk about something happier. Like, Led Zeppelin might be getting back together. Oh! Yeah, it's true. Robert Plant told Australia's version of 60 Minutes he'd be willing to reform Led Zeppelin. And when I heard this, I was like, what? Australia has a 60 Minutes? What's that like? Do we have a clip? We have a clip. Okay, play it then.
G'day, I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Leslie Stahl. I'm a dingo. I'm Nicole Kidman.
I'm a kangaroo.
I'm Russell Crowe.
I'm a boomerang. I'm Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that's going to play well in Australia, isn't it? According to the Australian 60 Minutes, Robert Plant says he's got nothing to do next year, so if the other band members are available, I can think of one who isn't, but if the rest are available... Well, I'm just saying! Anyway, we can see a Led Zeppelin reunion tour. They did a reunion concert in London a few years ago. They looked great. You got a picture of that? There they are. It was awesome, man. But that's not real. That's not real. Let's be honest, the surviving members are getting a bit old. They're going to have to change the lyrics a bit if they get back together. Got a whole lot of prunes. That's all right. What you got?
I was just going to say the Incontinent song.
You were just going to say that?
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't. It's been a long time since my grandkids called. That's all I got. Anyway, I'm a big fan of Led Zeppelin. They were huge when I was younger. Now, I don't want to date myself. Actually, I'd love to date myself. I'm lovely. Yes, I'm a... I sometimes do date myself. See what I did there?
Oh, yeah. I've seen
that's
it.
a masturbation joke right there.
Oh,
You see that? Yeah. Anyway, one of my favorite albums of all time is Led Zeppelin 4. I mean, that is an awesome rock album. Led Zeppelin 4, that is your seminal rock album right there. It's right up there with Color Me Barbara. It is awesome. It's a Barbara Streisand.
Great album.
Yeah,
Color Me
great
Barbara.
album. I had to buy, I had to buy that album so many times. First I bought it on vinyl, and then on cassette, then CD, and then the download. And here's the rule, though: vinyl is always better. Doesn't matter if you're talking about albums or underpants. That's right, I'm wearing vinyl underpants. That's why you can hear my testicles squeaking. Can you do a noise like that? You know the noise I mean. No, you can't, obviously. All right, then. That doesn't sound... That sounds like arrows.
Yeah, shooting arrows.
Yeah, do it again, and I'll do it. Look. See?
Yeah.
Was that good arrow acting? You like that?
Very good arrow.
It looked like I was stroking in my moustache. Did you hear me stutter there? I said my pretend moustache. I think I'm getting this. I think I'm turning into Foghorn Leghorn again.
I say.
It's been a long time since my great. Well, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another classic monologue for the late night vaults right there.
Top shelf.
Top shelf. I'm telling you, that's the one they'll all be talking about tomorrow. Yay!
You got through it, though. You're a champ, man.
I don't know if I got through it or I just kept talking until it's time for the commercials, basically.
That's what you do, yeah.
What I do. That's what I do. It's what I do. You know why? Because I care about... Man, I haven't had a drink in 21 years. I'm still kind of a little buzzed.
Yeah. Look at those vinyl underwear, a little snug.
That's what it is. That's what it is, the vinyl underwear. I'm kind of like...
Shooting arrows in your pants.
All right, do the thing.
It's commercial break time, which means you're being given an out. More Late Late Show after this.
Tonight, we've got No Expense Spared. I was looking for that book. I was doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger book. I was doing it earlier. Where is it? Does it go anywhere? Oh, you put it over there?
Yeah.
Jeff, throw it over, would you, Jeff?
Let me hand that over to you.
Ah! Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that. Right, let's do that thing again, because it's awesome. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Very enjoyable.
It's a good book, that, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good book.
Very good book. It's very enlightening. If you really want to know about Arnold Schwarzenegger, then there you are. Oh, 1,000 pages of I really screwed up. What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's Street Mail time, brought to you by an all-new Led Zeppelin album featuring Dazed and Curmudgeonly and Stairlift to Heaven.
Stairlift to Heaven. All right, yeah. Play the jingle.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Try Serotonin. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
This is from Scott in Corvallis in Oregon. You ever been to Oregon?
Beautiful place, Corvallis.
Really, Corvallis?
Sure.
I thought that was a type of car.
Yeah, sounds like a hair product or something.
A hair product. Yeah, I get this look by using Corvallis for men. You know when they make products for men that are exactly the same as products for women, but they give them a man's name, like the Corvallis. Like for a lady, it would be like, you know, vulva or something. And that'd be a little too on the nose. Well, maybe not on the nose, but you know what I mean. But they give it a nice fancy name for a lady, like, you know, springtime hoppy step or something. And then for a man, it's like Turbo Boost Corvallis.
Now with grease.
Yeah. Is this audience kind of going off us a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. I can feel it kind of like.
Very little judgmental tonight.
Very judgmental, yeah.
Quietly.
I think what happens is a lot of them are actually from Turkey and they're still angry about that map.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't say as I blame you, I'm furious. Anyway, this is from Scott in Corvallis, in Oregon. Says, Dear Craig and Jeff and Secretariat. Sup? All right, he says, if I send in something cool, would you put it on the shelf over the fireplace? Sure. This is from Maggie in Michigan. Dear Craig and Jeff, OMG, do you ever think you'll have One Direction on your show? What's that coming I go? No. Not because I don't want him on the show. I'd love to have him on the show, but they're not going to come here. They can be on real shows.
No, please.
They're going to come here like, oh, I really want to go on that one with who's got the robot. Yeah, what's that one who's got the robot? I'm doing One Direction now. You see, that's
good.
it.
Yeah.
I want to be on that one with the robot. I wanted to be on it, and then I saw that map they did where they had Turkey. And it made me so cross and angry that I just don't want to be on it at all now.
I heard the host wears a Corvallis in his hair.
Yeah. This is from Andy in Milwaukee. You ever been there? I'm going to
yeah.
Hey, we're going to Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, Milwaukee.
Where do we go in Milwaukee? Friday night after the show. Are you bringing your Wisconsin hankies to Milwaukee on Friday? Sure. Last night we were talking last night. Wisconsin hanky was a made-up sex thing that we made up. You know, like a thing that I'm not allowed to say, like a, you know, a Cincinnati trouser. I'll give you an example. Look, what's this? It's a rusty trombone, right? All right. So, that's... See, if I show it, I'm allowed to say it, right? This was sole reason why I have this slightly rusting musical instrument under my desk. So that I can mention it. Jeff, what is this thing here?
What do you got there? Oh, it's a rusty trombone.
Rusty trombone, yeah. Oh,
the hell?
I don't know. Oh, I hit the doorbell with the trombone. You know, you don't want the doorbell to go when you've got your rusty trombone going on. I was like... I think legally I have to show it every time I say it. Yeah. All right. Who is that at the door? It's Secretariat! Come on, then, get up! That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was nice.
Seemed to finally have gotten them worked up, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think we can relax and have a quiet moment before we go to a commercial break. What do you
good
think?
idea.
Let's have a quiet moment and then go to commercial. is a terrific actress. She's a good friend of the show. Her series Web Therapy returns to Showtime later this year. The adorable Lisa Kudrow, everybody. Lisa Kudrow. Hey, Lisa.
Hi,
You look
Greg.
really good.
Thank you.
Like,
So do you.
you've got a bit more vavoom than usual going on. What's happening?
You say that every time I'm
Do I
here.
really?
So that's great.
Maybe it's
No,
like...
I do. I do have more vavoom.
Really?
This time I do.
Why? What's going on? Why have you got more vavoom?
I just said it.
Have you ever been to Bulgaria?
No.
Oh, neither have I.
Oh.
I went out with a
boy.
girl from Bulgaria once.
You did?
I did, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I had a boyfriend whose mother was from Bulgaria.
Well, there you are then. It's
So,
almost as if we've
we're-
been there.
I was going to say, it's like we're the same person.
In that show you did,
Yeah.
who the hell do you think you are,
That's
monkey
exactly
face?
what
What
it's
was it called again?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah. We're still doing it, by the way. We're going to do more.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, somewhere
Did you
else.
go to Bulgaria? Did anyone come from Bulgaria?
I went to Belarus.
Is that where you're from?
It starts with a B. Yes, it is. Yeah. That's where, part of my family's from.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I didn't think you were Belarusian. Oh, good. Yeah, Belarusian, yeah.
I think that's right.
Did you know you were Belarusian?
Yes. No, I did.
Oh, so it's not much of a show then, that one. Surprise, you're Belarusian. No, I knew that.
I know. Credits.
Yeah.
With soulful music.
Did you went there and looked up your old school?
No. School. No. I mean, it's not hilarious. It was...
Oh, was it very sad?
Yes.
Oh,
it was
gosh.
very sad.
Oh.
But my grandmother grew up in this village, and I went there, and I saw probably where the empty lot where her house had been.
That's pretty sad. Yeah.
It got worse. But,
Right, okay.
It was a Holocaust.
Oh, yeah, all right. I knew where it was going. Thanks.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it was
anyway.
bad enough here tonight. Now you brought up that. Great.
I know. I saw you thinking it's bad here.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. The audience is very upset about something.
I know.
I think what it is I showed a map of Eastern Europe or lower, kind of like down there a bit, and
Yeah. And you said it was Turkey?
Well, I didn't say it was Turkey. I never said anything. I was nothing to do with the map. It's nothing to do with me. But they drew on Turkey. They had written Greece too, and the Turks,
There's a difference.
yeah, that's
They're
a
two different
problem.
Places, for sure.
I think we've all learned something. How's the web therapy thing going? Let's me and you do therapy again. I like when we do that.
Okay.
All right, I'm the
Remember
therapist.
the time I asked you to be on it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good.
Well, you didn't ask me again. You asked me on the show, and then nobody asked me afterwards. Like,
I know, but we talked
dial this
about it a
number.
lot. But we talked about it a lot. And then the story we had for you specifically just didn't seem to come up yet. But I think it will. We would like to have you.
Yeah.
Why did I bring it up? Why did I
What is the
even go
story-line
there?
and then-
We could have just had a good time doing web therapy and having fun, and then I had to make it awkward.
No, that was strange. Do you think that's because you hate your mother? I'm being the therapist now.
I know.
Because you're the
It's
therapist
very
on the
good,
show.
too.
Well, I can do this with my hands.
Yeah, that's what they do.
My
But,
therapist doesn't do this, though.
No,
No, she's very clever.
no. She doesn't do that.
Doesn't do that,
And that's
no.
what makes her good.
Well, it's partly what makes her good.
Does she say?
She's a massage therapist. I don't know. No, she does that, obviously. So you don't hate your mother then?
Absolutely not.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, I
So
have
a
the
very
best-
big kind of denial thing going on, or
That
something,
would
or
be-
what?
No, that would.
No, I'm sure.
You'd be wrong and off. I'm way off.
No, no. I mean, were you wrong as in morally wrong, or I mean, this is therapy we're talking
No,
about,
just
isn't it?
off, like off. You're off the mark.
Oh, I see.
Because my mother's fantastic.
Right. I like her too.
Very
I think she's wonderful.
She is great.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, you're lovely. I have no reason to.
I am a lot like her.
Are you really? Oh, that's rather lovely. Well, why doesn't she come on the show with you? We got 2 chairs. You should bring her next time. Is she here now?
No,
Oh.
she's not. She's not here right now. No.
Where
But
is she?
you were doing good there. I mean, that was good. I play a therapist who's not like really
Not really a therapist.
Even a therapist.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the show. Your therapy, the therapy that you do is terrible
Very
on the show.
manipulative. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah,
it's
but
bad therapy.
it's very bad.
Very bad therapy.
Very bad. It's very bad, which is why it's so fun to do.
But you're not in therapy. We've been through this. You
No, I
stopped.
am, I am.
Oh, you still are?
I started again.
Oh, you did. And is that anything to do with your
And
mother?
that's not personal. No.
All right. I'll let that one go then.
But
Clearly,
it's
that's
funny
a hot
how-
button
yeah,
for you.
As if it's not personal information.
Well, therapy won't
be.
work unless it's personal information. You have to give me some personal information. For example, what about marijuana? Yes or no?
No. What's the question?
See, now there you've given me an answer there, though. You've given me an answer.
I am clever.
Well, you have.
They're easy. They're wonderful and easy.
Yeah, they like you because you weren't part of the whole comedy map debacle. That's the problem. No, the question, see, that was the thing, though. Aha, and why?
Because
I think I'd be a good therapist. I'm trying to think of jobs I'm going to do after I get fired from here. I think I'd be a good therapist. I think,
you'll
yeah.
be fired by the Turkish government for.
Do they own this show? They might. I don't know. What
Yeah.
about the Bulgarian government? No, what about that one? And then Led Zeppelin.
That. What?
Led Zeppelin are getting back together, apparently, most
You're
of them.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, some good news.
You a fan of Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah, in high school, I listened to Led Zeppelin. Right? Wasn't that Led Zeppelin? Yes. Wasn't it? I think so.
Was it, Lisa?
I don't
Was
know.
It?
What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I'm doing a therapy thing. I'm like, was it to make you doubt what you believe?
I know. Excellent. You did that
Throwing
really
you off.
well. You did
Yeah.
that really well. Do you have Kleenex?
Yeah. Why? Are you upset?
In case I start crying
Do you want?
from your probing question. What's
my
that?
probing?
What
The,
questions? I said probing questions.
Oh, our fingers touched accidentally there. Did you see that? That was kind of like,
Intimate.
sort of.
I
Yeah.
really-
Let's do it again.
Oh, in
Oh,
front
come
of
on.
everybody?
Yeah, come on.
All right. There.
So, thanks. I got
I'm almost that prude. What is?
the chocolate dollars.
Oh,
You want one? Chocolate quarters, actually. it looks
Quarters,
like.
yeah, they're
chocolate
quarters.
quarters. Do you eat a lot of candy when you're sad?
yeah. Yeah. I think chocolate's good. I kind of studied it once. My father was studying.
Really?
Well, yeah, sort of unofficially that it has something in it called phenylethylamine. I think, and so yeah, I think
And
that's
it-
one of the precursors to norepinephrine, and so that's what.
So it replaces dopamine in people who have low levels of dopamine in their body. Is that what you're saying?
Norepinephrine, is that dopamine?
Sorta. I think so. I
Okay.
think
You
that.
know more than I do.
No, I don't. I just drank a lot of whiskey for a long time. Then I went to a special show business hospital, and they said a lot of things like that, and I went, oh. Yeah, they did this too, actually. All right, well, we're out of time, so what do you fancy?
Bye.
Easy, gently out. What about you want to throw a frisbee at the horse or something?
I could do that.
Yeah, all right. Lisa Kudrow, everybody. We'll be right back. There you go. Look, help yourself. There's the horse.
Oh,
Yeah. On you go. Have a crack. Just go.
oh wow. All right.
Yeah, come on. No, come on. You can do it. Little lower, little lower. One more. Oh! Lisa Kudrow, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's a 10-time Grammy winner. Her latest album, Slipstream, is available now. Please welcome the fantastic Bonnie Raitt, everybody. Hey, Bonnie. Do You look good. I
Thank
haven't
you,
seen
honey.
you in forever.
I know.
Like
but
last time I saw you was in San Francisco, remember?
That's right, on the ferry. It was
on the
very
ferry.
nice.
It was a lovely day.
We were
wasn't
doing
it?
something wholesome.
Was I?
We were out in the fresh air.
I was just getting over the bray. I don't know if I was. Well,
You were working.
You had vegetables in your bag. I remember.
Yes,
You
I
had
went to
been-
the farmer's market, and you were playing the comedy club.
I was playing. What was the name of that place? Tommy T's Steakhouse and Comedy.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's the big gig up there. You know, you can make them smaller than this now. You do know that, right? I like this. I miss vinyl. Do you miss vinyl?
I miss reading the cover.
Reading the cover?
You know, opening them up, reading all the liner notes. I like
Yeah.
the size of it. It was tough to go to CDs. But now the young kids, they're liking this stuff.
Yeah, they go back to this now.
Yeah.
But now you don't even have anything. You just download it.
Yeah, I know.
But it's kind of useful if you've been through a couple of divorces, like me. Then you lose all of your music, and then you can just have it. It's in the cloud.
The McCloud.
The McCloud.
Yeah.
Have you seen Alan, by the way? Hang on, we'll get to you in a minute. Have you seen?
I
haven't
saw,
seen-
he sent me some pictures. He was in New York with Lulu playing.
Really?
Yeah. But
Oh, he didn't call me the
he
bastard.
calls me his little wee girl.
He's a wee girl.
I love that. I
Yeah,
love
he likes you.
guys. I
Yeah,
like,
he does, yeah.
I like all you guys.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, are you going back on the road with us then? You touring?
We just did 85 cities in the States last
So yeah,
year.
that would be on the road then, yeah.
Now we're going to the South Pacific.
What?
We're going to Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii, and Singapore.
Do you know they have 60 minutes in Australia? Have you ever been down there before? You've
Yes,
been down
I
there many
have. I
times,
love
haven't
it.
you?
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
it's
I love
nice
it.
down there. Yeah.
I would have liked to have gone there when I was partying.
I think, well, I did.
Yeah.
See, I did.
I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've never been there sober. Really, I think it's probably very different.
Yeah. Well, I only went there sober, so.
Right. Because when I went there, I thought, I better not come back here. I'll get arrested. Yeah. Like, I'm not kidding.
Did you dig a big trench for yourself?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was right at the end of it. You know, one of the reasons why I knew I had to get sober is that a barmaid, I was in a bar at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning in Melbourne. And it was open, you know, and I was drinking beers and, like, you know, taking the edge off a bit. And she said, geez, you drink a little too much, don't you, mate? And I thought, gee, a barmaid in a bar that's open at 9 a.m. in Australia thinks you drink a lot. You drink a lot.
Wow.
Boy. You think about that when you're on the road, because the road's kind of like, it's a different world, really, when you're traveling, isn't it?
Yeah, what we do is I've been sober 26 years, so I travel at night so we can have a daytime life.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. More for them.
Yeah. You travel at night because
we travel
what?
at night because the traffic got bad, and also you get in and then you have the daytime to like see stuff. Remember at night when we used to party?
Yeah.
What was the daytime except some place to sleep?
Yeah, I know. It's that annoying shiny thing coming in the hotel room.
Yeah.
You're going to play for us tonight, though,
I
right?
am.
Would you go and play? All right. We'll be right back with Bonnie Raitt. Proper music.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059 or visit LLStickets.com.
I was reading the cover. There's a lot of pictures of you in here. You look pretty.
Thank you, honey.
Please welcome back to perform Not Because I Wanted To, the fantastic Bonnie Raitt, everybody. Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt, everybody. Bonnie Raitt, we gotta go. Good night. the city officials say the new traffic light system will cut down on rear enders in every part of town except West Hollywood. You know, that last weekend, this is true, last weekend, a 101-year-old man from India completed his 8th marathon. 101!
Unbelievable.
Last weekend, which means that his balls should be crossing the finish line about now. And there they are. Finally finished.
That was awesome.
I think that's a great
like
joke.
that, yeah.
Right, yeah, it's got balls in it.
Do the Indian voicing.
Yeah. There they are, finished. Do you know that there's photographs of Rihanna using marijuana have surfaced on the internet? Rihanna using marijuana. Isn't that a song?
It's a song, yeah.
Yeah. So when you see Rihanna, you know, back with Chris Brown, and you're like, what is she smoking? Now you know, marijuana. There's so much going on today, but there's a big story everyone's talking about. You're probably sick of hearing about now, but I want to talk about it. It is, of course, the resignation of the Bulgarian government. That was a surprise. The resignation of the Bulgarian government.
Get a prize. Here's a picture of my buttocks. Turn it upside down and you can see the map of Bulgaria.
Wow, that's a great...
I don't think this works. Oh, I know what we could do. Look, I'll keep the good bit, throw the other bit away. Now, let's do the thing where I'll create a sort of puppet here, right? And you do the voice, all right? You ready?
All right.
All right, go.
Kiss me. Maria.
That's awesome!
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with...
Sorry, everyone, I'm reading. You're going to have to wait till I'm finished. Oh, maybe we can use that new technology where Jeff does what I'm reading in the voice of the author.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, while I'm reading it.
Right.
So while I'm reading it, you will be able to hear what I'm reading in this book, Total Recall, the autobiography of...
I see it started already.
It started already. I tried to say his name, and all you heard was... All right, so I'll start reading it,
Okay.
and we'll see if... Do your thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then in 1974, that's the first time I put oil on my muscles. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, wow, you look so hot. Turn the page. Welcome to page 352. I don't have much to say here, except here's a picture of my privates. Now that you've turned the page, you get...
Great Ferguson, sponsored by new handcrafted griddle melts from IHOP. There's no breakfast sandwich like them. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly, everyone. That's fine. Right. No, it's fine, really. That's good. Thanks, everybody. Please sit down, relax. Please stop your cheering and applauding. What the hell? No. What? Do you believe this? Honest, do you believe this?
How dare they?
What do you mean? I thought they were quite nice.
They're patronizing you now.
Are they? I thought they meant to. Are you saying that they don't really mean it? They're not delighted to see me?
They've been terrified into applauding.
That's what happens. The warm-up comedian comes out and he scares them, and they think that if they don't applaud and act really happy to see me, they'll get arrested.
Is that code for something? Is it,
No.
Oh.
All right? You all right? All right. I think he's patronizing me.
Yeah.
It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah, it is. It is a great day. A great day for the city of Los Angeles. We have become the first city in the world to synchronize all our traffic lights. Hooray! Yay! All right, this will make it easier to get downtown and watch the Lakers lose. Boom! There's a late night joke.
Bam.
Boom! Late night joke. Sports, Lakers, boom! Late night thing.
Knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park, turned to the band, oh, no band. We were doing so well.
Band is gone.
Band is gone. Bone Patrol, what are they doing now?
Nah, we broke up, man. We don't talk.
All right, anyway, there's new traffic lights in LA, and